Hi, my name is Jesse Ward, and I'm doing my speech on concealed carry. So while having dinner in a strip mall restaurant with my family, I noticed two men arguing. One of the members, the argument ended abruptly when one of the members came out or left the restaurant, and when he came back, he had a gun. He started shooting through the window. At that same time, I picked up my gun and shot and killed the member, ending the attack. This was a story told by an armed citizen from Harris County in Houston, Texas. Can you imagine the damage that would have happened if he hadn't stopped the attack? Obtaining a concealed carry permit and using it is beneficial to the safety of you and others. So we are in a time of constitutional rights, where our constitutional rights are being challenged in many ways to be able to defend ourselves. This permit is something we need to have more people speak of and support. It is time to obtain or educate people on the need of this permit and for us to act quickly to obtain it and utilize it. My wife and I are both concealed carry permit holders, and we are not ashamed, and we openly speak about it to others. Today I'm going to talk about the process, cost, and obtaining of a permit. In fact, the statistics as to why we should carry one, and we'll also discuss the three benefits of concealed carry as well. The first and the biggest is the safety of you and your family. Second is the element of surprise in life-threatening situations. And third is the ease of others around you with the permit. First, I want to talk about the process and cost of obtaining a concealed carry permit. First step to obtaining concealed carry permit is the concealed carry course. There's many of them all over the United States. Me and my wife actually got ours through Groupon, who was a Groupon specialist, $50 per person. This course only took one night, and it was 4 hours long. It was just a sitting course. They do have ones that do shooting too. After that, after you get all your paperwork signed, then you have to fill out the paperwork, and then you go down to your. After we took the course, the only thing left was to file our paperwork and obtain our weapons and holsters. So at the police department, we did fingerprints, background checks, and our concealed carry applications. Then we went to the local gun shop and bought the pistols and holsters that we were going to use for concealed carry. Okay, I already pointed out the cost of the class, but then when you go down to the sheriff's department, to get your fingerprints, background, and application, ends up costing about $200. When the cost of the weapon usually around $500, and so altogether added up for your concealed carry is about $750. Process may seem expensive, but is it worth it? Can you put a dollar on the amount of importance on your own safety and your loved ones? There are many facts and statistics that prove that the importance of concealed carry are found on the Gun Facts website. That disproves a lot of myths surrounding concealed carry. All the statistics I'm about to give you come from this website. The first myth is that concealed carry does not prevent crime. Whether you noticed it or not, we already proved this is false. I started this speech by telling you a story where a lawfully armed citizen stopped a man from shooting and injuring an establishment, and there are many stories like that all over. So there are many other situations that we think of as well with the permit holders. We could think of where there were permit holders in less gun-free zones, then there would be more safety, not less. Sadly, the most recent shooting in the Orlando nightclubs and the shooting at UCLA both occurred in gun-free zones. Couldn't this situation have gone differently if you're allowed to conceal carry? There's a myth often heard when we talk about people carrying weapons too. The myth being that the concealed carry laws increase crimes. I'm going to give you multiple facts and statistics to disprove those as well. So out of our 50 states, 43 of those are shall issue states. So you have to just go through a background checks and stuff like that to get your concealed carry permit. 7 states that are the right to carry. So you don't have to have any permits whatsoever to conceal carry. In 1988, there were only 10 right to carry states. Statistics show that in these states the crime rate fell after the right to carry law became active. 7 states are may issue states where it is nearly impossible to get your concealed carry permit. In fact, the gun homicides were 10% higher in the states with the restricted concealed carry. For example, we took a look at 2 states in particular to see how the concealed carry laws work for them. In the state of California, the homicide rate fell 36% after they brought in their concealed carry permits. In Texas, the murder rate fell 50% than the national average, and rape rates fell 93% after the first year and 500% after the second year. In addition, the process of obtaining a permit and disproving myths is the dangers of carrying, so let's talk about the benefits of concealed carry. There are 3 major benefits. One is concealed carry, the safety, the element of surprise, and the ease of minds with others. Having a concealed carry permit keeps you around and keeps you and the people around you safe. Never know where you will be when you need to use your weapon or who will be with you. There are many stories that having a weapon on you to proven to save more lives than it does harm. Although you don't need a permit to have a concealed carry in your house or in your place of business. It says you may not think the element of surprise is benefit to permit, but let me explain why it is. You have a constitutional right to open carry to a weapon to most places you go. However, if you are open carrying, the weapon is noticeably at all. If you are known to have a weapon, the bad guy is most likely to pick you out first. This leads straight to a gunfight until one takes out the other. On the other hand, if he doesn't know you have a weapon, you are way more likely to be able to draw your weapon and aim at your target, making this a one-shot situation. Another benefit to holding a concealed carry permit is the ease of others' minds. If you might be thinking, I mean that if others know you are carrying, they feel safe being around you and in public places. Although this is a big benefit, we'll talk about another side. Let's consider how other people may not be well educated with weapons. Those with much education in weapons are the people who only see guns be used with bad motives. This can make me feel uneasy, which never makes them feel uneasy, which is never good intention when you have a weapon. Also, children see people with guns and often don't see a good guy. They are young and they are taught that simply dangerous can kill people. There are even more benefits to it as well. When we get in a situation involving law enforcement, it is a good item to have when you're give them your concealed carry permit, because then they know you have a weapon, and that way they can. Then they know you are armed, and they feel safer when you have a weapon on yourself. So the reason to get a concealed carry permit are evident, and they're more helpful than they are harmful. Process of cost of obtaining a permit is not that difficult, and is one that is always worth it with it for your safety. It says, because like Charlie Reese said, if you believe in the right to life, then you must believe in the right to have a means to defend that life. Because I would rather be judged by 12 than carried by 6.